Hey, tribe. I hope your week has been amazing. Let's vibe. You ready? I hope you checked out my other messages. I hope they resonated with you. You took something from it that you needed. And I'm back. And the reason I'm here, I don't know if you can hear these extra noises in the background, but it is what it is. So the reason why I'm here today is because I felt guided. I felt like a tug, a pull. Like some people needed to hear a message. And part of that message is stop playing small. You have to stop playing small, claim your throne, step into your power, and do what you know you need to do. But then what pops up is, well, if they knew what they needed to do, they wouldn't feel stuck or they wouldn't feel lost. Now, part of that knowing is an inner knowing, like a tug or a pull, like I just mentioned. It's like somebody told me that, or, I did hear that, or it may come in different ways, different shapes, forms, or fashions. But I feel like there may be some people out there that may be self-sabotaging, that may be saying the wrong words, especially if it's not something that you truly feel or you truly want to manifest. So watch your words, they have power. I'm here to remind you that you have something you're supposed to be doing. I don't know what that something is. It could have been something you were supposed to be doing 5 years ago. It could have been something that you always said you wanted to do when you were a child. It could be something that you desire to do, but you have set that goal or intention for way later in your timeline. But if things aren't flowing right now for you, if things seem to be at a standstill or blocked, then there may be a chance that the thing you thought was for later may be for now. I also felt guided today to use a tool that has helped me along my way. The Book of Answers by Carol Bolt. Hey, Carol, if you're watching, who knows? What's up, girl? I don't know her personally. I may have chatted with her on Instagram because I posted this book, but this is something I'm doing because I felt guided to do. Also, I wanted to say, if you watched any of my other videos and you notice that I'm looking over to the side and not looking directly at you like I'm looking right now, it's because I have a monitor that's showing me exactly how everything is playing out, how you would see it. And I'm nosy. I like to know. I like to see. And maybe I like to look at myself. I'm doing right now. Hey, girl, what's up over there? So if you see my eyes kind of go in this direction, I'm looking at myself on the screen. So whatever. Maybe you need to go look at yourself in the mirror or on a screen or something, because I'm beautiful. All right, whatever. The Book of Answers. So I'm going to clear this energy. And for those who feel stuck, those people who feel like they know they're supposed to be doing something, They know they have a call for something, and they don't have all the answers. They may need it or expect it to look a certain way, and like a bold billboard type announcement, like, go here, do this, say that. It may not come that way. But another thing that I noticed has been a current theme. Oh, I just noticed my nail popped up. This is not what this video is about. Look, now I'm switching hands. A current theme that I've been noticing, whether I heard it through another reader or whether it's popped up in face-to-face interactions with other people, is that a lot of my tribe, we on the same vibe now. A lot of you may be called at this time to be in the limelight in some shape, form, or fashion. Whether it's using your voice, using your other gifts, leading, teaching, coaching. If you've ever been told that you're a healer, or you thought that you were a healer, may not look like what I do, but you are to bring healing to the world in a way that flows for you naturally. And it's going to be you just being yourself. It has to flow. Like, you can wake up and just show up. You can show who you are, even if it's like behind the camera, like here. Like, if you have anxiety being in front of a group of people, find a way that will allow you to build that confidence and step into that power gradually. You don't have to take that full leap, but at least get your toes wet. At least step out there a little bit so that you balance and heal what needs to be healed. Heal the fear, heal the worry, heal the fear of rejection, heal the fear of judgment, whatever it is. You have to at least practice and gain the experience, gain the knowledge, gain the wisdom, boost your self-esteem, boost your boundaries, or strengthen your boundaries where you just don't give a fuck what people think or say, or if you make a mistake, or if things don't flow the way you think they're supposed to flow. Own it. It's yours. You're human. A lot of people make mistakes, regardless if somebody else calls those mistakes out. Like, if you see a celebrity on stage and they make a mistake, as long as they keep going, they did something that the person was viewing from the other side, or from the seats, or from at home, is not doing. They're not up on that stage doing it. They didn't put in all those hours. They didn't make a commitment to this thing that makes them feel good and makes them live their life to the fullest. So don't worry about people with the Twitter fingers. Don't worry about people in the comments. Don't worry about people that always have something to say, because they're not doing it. They're not doing what you want to do, or something greater. So you did something different, or you're thinking of doing something different, or you're stepping into a different path where you will lead the way for a lot of other people that may be experiencing what you're experiencing right now. And you had to go through it and feel it, and then figure out what works for you so you can pave the way for other people. But you have to do the work so you gain that wisdom, that life experience that will help you really create your brand, create your abundance, create your fame, whatever it's supposed to be. But the more you do it, the better you'll get. The more constructive criticism you get, the more you will realize that if I ain't got haters, I ain't popping. Somebody's always going to have something to say. Just make sure you're not the person that's saying it. Just make sure you're not the person that's judging you before you even give yourself an opportunity to try it. So I ain't even get to the book yet. So as far as this message, this pull that I felt, this reminder about this calling of people standing in their true power and their purpose, being the center of attention, being in the limelight. I'm just going to flip to a random page in this book to see what clarity, confirmation, sign. I notice the distractions more than y'all notice the distraction. I don't think y'all even be hearing the stuff that I be hearing that's going on around me. But if you see me making weird facial expressions, that's what that is. Okay, let me go. I am grounded. I am grounded. Release, 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 release. Give me some clarity, confirmation, a sign, a message for those in alignment, my tribe. Okay, what they need to know. Oh, I just got chills. Can you see this? Can you see the words on the screen? And don't look at my fingernail. Don't look at my fingernail. Can you see that? The outcome will be positive. I ain't had no bookmark in this page. I ain't had no post-it note. It ain't folded on the edges or nothing. You asked for the answer, you got it. You asked for the confirmation, you got it. You just have to go past go. You got to get up. You got to keep moving. You got to believe in it. And the outcome will be positive. See, it's just when you pay attention to the little tugs and the synchronicities and the signs, like how many more signs you have to get? Now, I know the Gemini in me, sometimes I'm compassionate. Sometimes I'm very sweet and nurturing and affirming. And sometimes I might be like, girl, boy, like, what is wrong with you? Are you going to wake up? I like the balance because some people need a little tough love. But I'm going to send that tough love with care. I'm going to send that tough love with a smile. Jeez. But the outcome will be positive. You just have to do it. And only you can decide whatever it is. Only you can decide what it looks like. And maybe it's meant for you to create and build from scratch. So nobody else can offer you guidance for that. Nobody else can teach you that. You're teaching yourself. You're being the student and then learning from your mistakes, learning from the hiccups, learning from trial and error. Yeah. A message from a plane. It's coming. It's being delivered. It's coming to you. I'm sending the message to you through this plane. You hear it? It's on the way. Are you open to receive it? All right, we got that confirmation right there. So I feel guided to pull a card real quick from the Energy Oracle. Where is it? There we go. Energy Oracle. Just for a little clarity, confirmation. Oh, and then where's my other one? I have to find it, but I have another deck that's about life purpose. Maybe I'll pull that another day. But if some of you need to figure out what your life purpose is, or just a little confirmation. I know I pulled spiritual gifts oracle before, but the life purpose is a little more, it gives a little more specific information. But today I'm just going to see what's going on with the energy around you that may be causing a blockage, causing a misalignment. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but my camera keeps focusing or refocusing. I can see it because I'm looking at myself. But I don't know if y'all can see it. And for those that are receiving this message, that have had the tug, the pull, felt the calling, received the message through somebody else, and you're ready, and you're watching this right now, I want you to comment in the chat, the comment section that says, I'm ready. Let's go. Something like that. Let's do it. Let's get it. Just to send that energy out to the universe to confirm that you got the message and you're ready to dive in. All right. I need some clarity, confirmation, a sign. What's going on with the energy? How can it be balanced? Where's some energy stuck? Let's see. And if you watch these videos enough, you know I like to see if it's a spread that's in here that I may use instead of just pulling it. Let's see. They have a 3-card spread. 1 card, 3 card, 7 card, 9 card. Y'all got time? I can do a 7-card spread. Y'all got time? Oh, dang. Look, I done hit the singing bowl. I done confirmed it myself. I ain't even need y'all to answer me. So I'm going to do the 7 card. All right, I heard the ding the first time. I'm going to shuffle one more time. And then we're going to do the 7 card spread. Did I clear the cards? I'm clearing them right now with my energy. Okay. Some clarity, confirmation. What's the 7? Stop. 7 card cross. This spread is more detailed and has more specific meanings and placement. After shuffling and cutting, place 2 cards down in a column on the left. 2 cards indicate past influences, with the top card representing the long ago past and the bottom revealing the more recent influences. Okay, so we'll start with that. So I'm going to place, 2 cards down on the left. Let me move this book. 2 cards down on the left, and I'm going to show you as I go. And now place a card to the right of that. I got the card to the right. This represents you or the central situation at this time. Lay a card sideways over this card. Damn, they asking me to do too much. Lay a card sideways over, and so this is the energy that crosses you at this time and brings a challenge or a lesson to be learned. Since this card is neither upright nor reversed, I'm going to read the description in the guidebook and you see how it relates to you. Okay? Upon receiving this message, lay 3 cards down in a column. 3 cards down, working from the top to the bottom of the cross card. These represent your movement from the present into the future, one by one, to reveal the process ahead. The top card shows the beginning steps, moving through the middle, which offers more information on both the process and future potential. Finally, the bottom card reveals the ultimate outcome. Okay, So this is how we're going to do it. So the first card from the past. And when it says this past, two cards down from the column in the past, the top card represents the long ago past. So for some people, the long ago past, your finances, where is it? Your finances might have been really stable. Everything was flowing. Everything was going the way you wanted it to go. You might have been experiencing a lot of abundance, or at least stability. Or you felt like doors were opening that would bring you more abundance and more stability. So it could have went either way from the past. And the past could have been a couple of years ago. It could have been a month ago. It could have been a week ago. Like you thought some opportunities were going to play out. And then you have brokenhearted. So for some people, it could be the situation didn't pan out the way you thought it would because you were still healing from a broken heart. Or those opportunities started to flow in because you had gone through the process of healing that broken heart. So it was reversed, but I'm going to read what the card says. But if there were some issues or some blockages with things that you were working on manifesting, not coming into fruition, it could have been tied to some issues with a broken heart, and it brought you out of alignment, or you were, yeah, see, this is for a collective or a general reading for the tribe. So I see why it seems like the messages are coming in mixed, because some people could have had a blockage in their money matters, things not flowing properly in business and with abundance throughout their life, stability, security, because they were healing from a broken heart. And then the other part of the tribe might have had opportunities and doors opening for them because they had gone through the process of healing that broken heart, which opened them back up to receiving more abundance and love. So I'm going to leave them exactly the way they are, and then I'm going to tell you what the book says. But when it comes to you in the present moment, oh, y'all rich. You got money. So you already had the door to value, and so I don't know who it is, who it is that knows that they are meant to be in the limelight. They're meant to be famous. They're meant to be the center of attention. Abundance has always been around you. Whether you've been in the process of manifesting it and it's trickling in slowly. You see how these bills are coming in one by one? It's trickling in slowly, but that door is open. That gold in the background, that abundance in the background, it's like it's waiting there. It's peeking through the door, waiting for you to walk through, to accept it. But if you still not over this broken heart, you really can't draw to you all of that love and abundance that your heart truly desires. The energy is a little upside down, but you're working through it. You're definitely working through it. And when you look at this card upside down, if you heard me talk about numbers before, the card is upside down. So upside down is a 6. Nurturing, the nurturer. Are you nurturing your heart? Or are you holding on to other people's guilt, grief, pain, fear, worry? But you turn it upside down, and the number 9 is completion. A cycle had to end so you can be reborn. But you were always meant to have abundance. You were always meant to have that money, have them coins. This is you right now in the present moment. So sit in that energy, sit in that confidence, sit in that power. And you see, she got something in her, she got the coin in her lap, like bam, bam. I'm gonna hold my little coin purse right here. And she's holding it right in between her root and her sacral chakra. So feeling grounded and balanced in that solid foundation and that stable foundation, tapping into your creativity, your self-esteem, your inner child, living your life to the fullest without a care in the world. But then that path has to cross. So with this crossing path, you got to go on this journey, boo. You got to pack your bag. You got to get ready. But she don't know where she going. You see, it's so many directions she can go in. It's so many options. You have so many options of things that you can do. You have so many gifts. And all you have to do is pick one. And then you can always come back down that road and try the other one. And then try the other one. But you got to give something a chance. Even if you don't know where the destination is, just get ready for the journey. I sent you the plane. I sent you the message on the plane. You gonna get on? You gonna collect that message? So let's see. Yeah, she got her bags packed. She got her bags packed, and it's like the way is lit. You don't have to go through the dark. All you got to do is claim it and then move through. You got your own light. The light is in you. So because that card is sideways, are you going backwards to the thing that was comfortable, that you knew from the past, that comfort zone? Or are you going to move through to everything that's meant for you? Is that broke bitch syndrome kicking in? You're worrying and stressing about not knowing how the money's going to come, or if it's going to stick, or if it's going to be enough. This is self-imposed. And it looks like it's old stuff. Because that coin, you just had that coin in your lap like bam. But then now it's like cobwebs and an old book. It's like old stories, old timelines. Let go of the old stories and timelines and declarations and vows and promises, maybe from people that didn't belong. Like these stories don't belong to you. That's not your story. Rewrite your story. This is old. And I'm going to bring that closer. This is old stuff. Let the old stuff go. It can no longer affect you. Then moving forward, you still a little upside down. You don't trust nobody. You think you got to do it all by yourself. Connect with your community. Let your vibe attract your tribe. There can be celebrations, but you have to open your heart to let people in, to help you. If you need to clean up your timeline, clean up your friends list, go out and meet people. You can't hide away. Look, I'm sending you another message on the plane. You hear this plane? Go get on a plane. You was going on a journey. Message. Go on the journey. Go on the trip. If you felt guided to travel, or maybe some travel, but connect with some people. Your vibe is connect with them. Some people you probably would have never talked to before. You never know who they are and what doors they can open for you or what support they can give you. And that journey don't have to be far. It could be to an event that somebody invited you to or somewhere you felt called to go. But the potential outcome, contracts. You about to sign that contract. You're about to get that deal. You're about to get that offer. And look how the scales are balancing out. It's balanced. But you can't have all the answers right now. You might not be able to see it. You have to trust the inner knowing because your ego is going to want the information, it's going to want the facts, the details. It has to be black and white. No, it might be a rainbow of colors. You see all these colors in this reading. You got some purple and you got some red and you got some, look at all these colors. Like, it's not going to just be black and white. It's not going to be black and white because that's what held these constraints on you. You might not be able to know it all right now. You got to trust and let it play out the way it's supposed to. But just trust from the outcomes. The outcomes will be positive. You already know that. So trust, and maybe even rewriting your own declaration or contract, because you see in the background, you see in the background of this, let me clear it up. It's like some writing on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna get it out this light somewhere. There we go. There's some writing on the wall. So it looks like she might have journaled. She might have written down things that she wanted, manifestation, ritual, declaration that keeps coming back up. Write out what you want. And if you didn't look at my previous video, it was about setting intentions and being very specific about it. So if you need to connect with the right people, write that down. I choose to connect with people that are in alignment with my highest good, who have my best interests at heart, who will lead me in the right direction, who will support me unconditionally, who will teach me and hold me accountable, whatever it needs to be. So I can release the old burdens, the old timelines, the old stories that no longer serve me, because I am meant to be abundant. The money is here. The money is coming to me right now. And I am open to explore and to go to places that I've never been before, so that I can pave a new way, so I can open new doors that will bring me the value and abundance I truly deserve and desire. And I open my heart wider than ever before to receive, not to give, but to receive. All right, I ain't even go to what the book say. I wasn't even planning on being on this video that long. What a book. Okay. So in the past, 31. Some of you may be 31. Some of you may have just turned 31, about to turn 31. For some of you, there may be some type of contract or deal signed on the 31st. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. So maybe the 31st of July. So the next month that has 31 days. Maybe that's when some of this money is going to come through. Some of, if there's been some blocks or delays, maybe it's going to take 31 days for everything to be processed and finalized, but you have to open your heart to receive that and be in alignment and balance with it. Even with the woman with the coin, some of you may be 42 or about to turn 42. Let's see. 31. New beginnings in finance or career. So remember, this was the past. So it could have been the past week, past month. Something shifted in your favor when it came to money or new beginnings. Let's see. I'm not going to read the whole breakdown of what the card looked like. I'm just going to give you the message. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it. And I didn't even notice it had a gold coin on it. So it's probably it's the same coin. Look at this. Oh, my camera. The door has the same coin like she has in her lap. The same coin. So it's got to be connected to you. It's connected to you. It's not about anybody else, but it's you. Because this card represents you, whether you're a male or female, the divine feminine energy, the creative energy. So let's see. Okay, I got off track. Gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. You see that golden city? You see this golden city? Okay. All of this points to the potential of exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected. Or perhaps it's something you've been working towards for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. You ready? Okay. So remember, this broken heart was upside down. So typically, if the card is upright, it could be somebody that's suffering from a broken heart. But I truly feel that this is somebody who is healing from a broken heart. You're doing the work and things are clearing up for you. You had to let go of some heavy stuff. You had to let go of things that were not supportive for your journey. And yes, it may hurt, but that doesn't have to be your story. So let's go to 9, the number of completion, grief and loss. Because this card was reversed, it marks a time of renewal and hope. The pain and trauma are behind you now, and you must trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. The universe has much better things in store for you. So finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to your new self-loving intention. Joyous connections will follow. I didn't realize it from the first card, but there was an affirmation. I love affirmations, so I should have known that these cards had affirmations. And let me read the affirmation for you for the door to value. So the affirmation for the door to value, and you can write this down, you can play this back and then repeat it. My life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. My life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. So now we have your affirmation for healing your broken heart, because you're doing the work. You might as well say it's done. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Okay? So now let's move to you in the present moment. The lady with the coin. Female connection in money, health, or value. This card is upright. She dressed fancy too. She's sitting up in this beautiful chair holding that coin. When this card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to you directly and to a successful endeavor regarding your own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. You don't go that place, you don't go on that trip, you don't go to that place. You might not meet her if she's not you already. So you need to open up some new experiences. The affirmation is the world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. But you got to go on that journey. You got to go to that place. So now, with this card sideways, this journey card sideways, I'm going to read both. I'm going to read the upright and the reverse. So, and it's 4343 just popped up for me. So you can Google angel number 43. You don't have to do 4343, but you just see what 43 means, and it's just amplified. That message is double time for you right now. The journey, movement, relocation, and travel. Pack your bags. The journey card before you tells of upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, a class, or even a work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plan should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. Now, if you in the reverse and you flip-flopping and you got one foot in, one foot out, and you don't believe that you can have what you want and just going back and forth, then this may be for you. You may desire to move or just get away for a while. But if this card is in reverse, it could indicate a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. Remember, you can always create new adventures, even in your present location or situation. So it's about a mindset shift. No matter what happens, sometimes rejection is protection. Sometimes something else better was meant for you in the first place. So to affirm that, or to clear that energy, the affirmation is, I am attracting wonderful new adventures to me. My life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out. Okay, now moving over to the potential future. We are going to card number 13. So if the number 13 means anything for you, or even adding the number 1 and 3 together can give you a 4. Teacher, learning experience, being teachable, financial constraints, restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and pay attention about your financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. Did I say that right? Expenditures? Yeah. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. So even though this money is coming your way, or you've had a lot of abundance in the past, sometimes it's about balancing your worldly desires with maybe a spiritual activation or alignment that's coming into play. But if you project out, I need more, I need more, I need more, I want more, or whatever the case may be, that fear of lack still may be there. Because like, what if the money's gone? What am I going to do? Or I need to work harder so I get more money. The money's already around you. The money's already coming. The money's already flowing. But that doesn't mean you need to be wasteful. It doesn't mean that you'll always be in balance. Something could shift your energy at any time. So it's always good to save, and it's always good to be conservative. You're going to be wealthy. You're going to make it out of any type of less than situation. But you also want to give out gratitude for what you do have, so you won't project out is not enough. With this card, you can say the affirmation, I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. So one thing that just came up is that because you got money now, when you go on that vacation, your pockets may be a little dry. You may have overindulged in spending while you were on your journey, even if it was a work-related trip. And then you get home. Like if you're going on a cruise or something, you know that they hold your card and every incidental, every tax and every gratuity or whatever, it's coming off of your card. So just be mindful if you are traveling to not to spend wisely. You don't need to buy everything and treat everybody. You don't need to be splurging like, yeah, I got money, but my friend is a little broke right now. So I'm going to go ahead and buy her food, or I'm going to cover this and cover that. Yeah, we know you're a boss. We know you balling, but that's for you. You ain't got to do that for everybody else. You can lead by example so they know they can get it just like you did. But I mean, if you really feel like you want to help somebody, you can, but just don't overdo it. That's the main point. Just don't overdo it. Because this community, these people you meet in, or that you're going to come in contact with, they all got their own money. They all can cover everybody if they want to. Y'all all can take turns covering each other's food. Oh, I got you today. You get it tomorrow. You get the drinks. I get the appetizers. You get the tickets to wherever we going. That's the type of energy you want to draw to you. So don't feel like you have to be the one to give just because you got it. No, draw to you bosses. All right, let's get to this. Let's get this community. This card shows 3 women. Pay attention. You may be one of these women, like a little Charlie's Angel little thing going on, but you could meet 3 more women. Maybe an event where you feel drawn to 3 women. They may not all be together. You might meet them individually. Or you might meet one and then they introduce you later to these other 2. But be open to however it plays out. These women are sharing ideas and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent every present spirit community ever. Shit, I said every. Ever present spirit community as well. These little flicker, you see this little, with a camera. See those little lights? Those little spirit energies. Some people may see it if they take a picture and they see the little glow or a sparkle or orb or something in their camera. So pay attention to if you take some pictures, you taking group pictures or selfies or something, and you notice those little orbs in the picture, that's a sign right there that spirit's near. All right. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business trip consisting of 3 or more entities. Excuse me. It may be a speaking engagement, because whenever there's some kind of message that's coming through about somebody being a speaker or a coach or a teacher or something using their voice, it's like I feel like there's this air bubble or something in my throat. It may be a conference. It may be a speaking engagement. It may be a show where somebody's performing, a comedy show, concert, but pay attention to that as well. And then the fact that one of these cards said it could be a business trip too. It may really be a business trip for somebody, where I'm getting conference or something. Let's see. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. Open mic nights. I'm picking up open mic nights. Open mic nights, poetry. I'm thinking of different events where speaking is involved. Yeah. If anybody watching this video has any plans to attend any events soon that has to do with speaking, singing, um, poetry, conference, where there are going to be panels or speakers, put something in the comments, please. Yeah, because it's talking about networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the Happy Family card, which is not in this suit right now or this layout right now. This could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. So pay attention to the invitations you receive and make sure you don't block it or self-sabotage, because at the beginning of the message it came up about causing your own blocks, self-imposed blocks or self-sabotage. So pay attention to that. Don't just be like, no, I don't feel like going. No, I don't want to go. No, just It may be time for you to go take a shower, get yourself ready, dress yourself up, because you're about to block something. Now, if you're really just exhausted, and you know you need to rest, don't force yourself. But if you know that this is what you usually do, they know I don't really like to go around. They know I don't like to do this and da, 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 da. It came to you for a reason. So it may really be a reason. The affirmation is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Now, before I know I was reading those cards twice, I'm not going to do that. You can just pause it and rewind it and look at it again. So, the potential outcome. Contract. Yeah, signing something. A partnership, closing, legal documents. Something is being signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, it is. And remember when I talked about this broken heart? I was like, if you turn it the other way, it looks like a 6. And this card is actually a 6. So the work you did, whatever this broken heart, whether it was the end of a relationship or a marriage, you're signing the papers, you're closing the deal, you're something. So, an inheritance from a loved one that passed away, your heart was breaking from the grief, and now it's time for that inheritance, and you to sign the paperwork to sign something over in your name. Who knows? It could be so many different ways that can show up. But people they don't want to celebrate the loss of somebody, but that loved one could have been setting you up for the abundance that you truly deserve and desire. So all you have to do is say, I love you, I miss you, thank you, I'm grateful. That's all you can do. So, partnership, legal commitment. This card shows a contract in the background, ready to be signed. With my camera. Ready to be signed. I gotta bring it close. Ooh, you see it again. Indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. This card is usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. The outcome is positive. And look, I was trying to find the same page where the outcome is positive, but this is more confirmation. Definitely. It's definitely going to go in your favor. So let's see. It's likely to turn out in your favor. Definitely. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities. So remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. I like this for you. I do. I like this for you because you worked hard. You did the work. You did the healing that needed to be done. You chose to call your power back. So this affirmation is, I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support it. Why it seemed like that said the same thing from the other one? Okay, I'm going to read that again. I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. And this community card is right beside it. So let me do these say the same thing? Well, it says I open my life to wonderful people around me, making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. And then this one says I'm attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. So God, the universe, Goddess, ancestors, angels was like, no, you got to be a little bit more specific. A little bit more specific. I need to hear you say the words. I need you to feel it and believe it in your bones, in your spirit, in your soul. So this is not my regular day that I said I was going to do these readings, but I felt the tug, I felt the pull, and I've been on here for an hour. Oh my gosh, I thought this was going to be quick. Yes, I was looking at myself again. I thought this was going to be quick. Dang, I didn't realize I've been on here this long. Well, you needed to hear it. I needed to deliver the message. And I did what needed to be done. You see how that was? It's not like I didn't want to. I felt the pull. I didn't really know how this was going to go. I didn't really know what I was supposed to say. I knew one part of it, but I didn't know the rest. So I just showed up and let spirit guide me. You see? See how easy that can be? It only took an hour. Yours might not have to take that long. It might take an hour. It might take a few days, depending on how long it takes you to get it together and come into alignment with what's meant for you. Because you still got to go on your trip. You still got to go on your journey. And that journey could be through meditation. That journey could be in your sleep. If you're not physically planning a trip, that don't mean go out and spend money and go plan a trip or get the ticket or whatever. That journey could be in your mind. That journey could be through, it could be meditation as well. So how it may play out for one person may not be how it plays out for you. So just take it as it comes. Don't be like, well, I ain't got no money to go on no trip right now. So go on your own little trip in your mind. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the space. Clear this energy. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with someone else that may need this message. Comment. Let me know that you were here and where you're watching from. If you're stuck with something, something's weighing on you, and you would like for me to pull a card on my next reading or give you some clarity or confirmation, let me know. I won't know unless you say something. Thank you for being here. Oh, don't forget. Can't see my sign. I moved it. Oh yeah, I done changed the backdrop and everything. And when I did it, I was thinking, "Welcome to the jungle." You got the little vines and everything over there. But yeah, don't forget. Think, speak, act to create. You got this. Hello.